We're here with Steve Buffrey, Toronto Sun, new inductee into the Etobicoke Sports Hall of Fame. Steve, tell us a little bit about the night tonight that you enjoyed, and you got your buddy Bruce with you.
Yeah, I got a lot of buddies here. Bruce Stinson is one of them, and you know, being a bit of a wayward kid growing up in Etobicoke, Bruce is one of the families I used to sort of stay at from time to time. As a matter of fact, one year Bruce was basically unemployed for a year, as many of us were back in the day, and I used to go over to his house to pretend that I lived there because we didn't have a lot of food at home, so I used to go over there and pretend to make Bruce lunch. The only problem was Bruce was out looking for jobs, so his old man would wake up and say, "What are you doing in the house?" And I'd say, "I'm making Bruce lunch." He'd say, "Well, Bruce isn't here." I'd say, "Well, I'm making me lunch." And he'd say, "Do you live here?" And I'd say, "I might as well." So yeah, so Bruce and I go way back, and we'll be Etobicoke boys, and used to play a lot of sports together, and now his back's screwed, so yeah, sports paid off for all of us.
Bruce, what do you think about Steve getting into the Hall of Fame here today?
I think it's great.
What else? What can you say about the guy without really roasting him?
Handsome, tall.
Steve's had a very interesting life. A lot of memories there, but not one I want to talk about a lot.
Yeah, there's a few stories we can't really talk about, otherwise they'd probably taken away.
Getting nominated to this, you're in with George Gross also.
Yes.
A few other people, Bob Weeks, you were telling me.
Yeah, great guy.
Jerry Howarth's in this Hall of Fame. What do you feel like getting into this, Beat?
Well, I'll tell you, George meant everything to me because I was at the Etobicoke Guardian as a sports editor, and Rob Longley, who's my partner on the Blue Jays beat, he was my sports writer. And George called me up one day and said, "I got your resume." And I said, "What resume? I don't have a resume." Well, I didn't know it at the time, but my wife had done up a resume for me and sent it into the Sun without telling me. So George called me, went and talked to him for about, I swear, 3 minutes. He told me not to be intimidated. He asked how much money I made at the Guardian. Apparently it wasn't very much because he hired me. So that was 32 years ago, and George meant the world to me. So yeah, thank you wherever you are, George.
And Bruce, he's still doing the same thing nowadays too, isn't he?
Steve? Oh yeah. Same old Steve.
Great guy.